So we have some exciting information today about the game Tiny Polka Dot. Each classroom will be getting a box of this at the next pre-K training. This game works for children from ages 3 all the way to 8. There are 16 things you can do with this game. A lot of folks ask questions about differentiation. This is the perfect game for differentiation in the area of math. The cool thing you'll notice is you can do things with 0 to 4, 0 to 5, all the way up to larger numbers. So it not only has something to do with subitizing, but regular numeral recognition. So let me show you how the game works. When you first get it, it's in the box, it's in shrink wrap. When you undo it, it's nicely packed in. It has an information page that shows you, just like all games do, what's in the box and some rule cards, how those work. Just explains the organization of the box to you, which is what I'm going to do. That's all that's on that page. On this page, you have guides for grown-ups. Now this is really neat, where if you buy some of these games for families, this helps families know those things that we talked about that have to do with like growth mindset, habits of the mind, ways that we talk to children about number and games. So that's what this page is. It gives them helpful language to use with children. So it's that versatile of a game. At the top, you have your stack of rule cards. These are how to play different games. So let's look at one game today called Match the Dots. You'll notice that this game lists that it's for 1 to 4 players, ages 3 and above. For the first game, you will play with the teal set of cards and the blue set of cards. You'll see you only need 0 to 4. So let's just look at that part of our directions first. So to make it manageable, you flip your cards over out of the box, and then you look at the side, and remember it said your teal set and it said your blue set. So we're going to just set the others aside for a little while. And with little fellas, you may want to do that well ahead of time so that they don't try to get into all the other cards. So we would just set everything else away while we worked with the teal set and the blue set. So let's real quickly look at our teal and blue set. So this game is called Match the Dot, just like we said. You're going to take turns with pairs of students matching the same number. And on the example card, it shows you a 3-dot card, then a 3-dot card in a 10 frame. Those are considered a match. The game would end when all the cards are matched. So the students are trying for the skill, not some type of prize or false motivation, but the clear satisfaction of correctly matching cards. All right? The way you would differentiate it, you would use larger numbers. But let's start out like it said. Deal all cards face up. Now remember, we only want which cards? Our 0 to 4. So let's set another little stack aside. Pulling out our 0 to 4, and when they come out of your box, they're already in order from 0 to 4. So we're going to mix them up the best we can. They haven't been played with a whole lot, so it'll take a whole lot of mixing. You lay them out, face up, and you'll notice in the directions they refer to these different colors as suits. So this is the blue suit, the teal suit. And we've dealt them out, laid them out. So it's my turn, player 1. I'm going to look for the 4. Now where do I see another 4 in my stack that I can match it? I see it right here. So I match them. The next student would go, let's say they want to match a 3. They've matched one. Comes back to me, I do 0 and 0. Okay, goes back to them. They do 2 and 2. And then last me, I do 1 and 1. So then I've made matches for all of my cards, and the skill I've attached to it is matching a quantity of subitized cards, dots, in other words, with our 10 frame and dots. And so that is the game, Match the Dots. Again, you can make larger numbers, and you'll have other games you can play, and we can talk about those later as well. Hope you enjoy Tiny Polka Dot.